So let's talk about how we traded freedom for grid. For 99% of human history, your net worth was exactly what you could carry. But now, we live in a world of high credit scores, high frequency trading, inflation rates, 40-hour work weeks. It feels like the natural order of things, but it's not. It's an invention. And to understand why your rent is so high or why you are so tired, we have to realize that for 300,000 years, humans ran a completely different operating system. Early humans didn't save, invest, or hoard. If you killed a mammoth, you shared it immediately because meat rots. Your bank account wasn't currency, it was your reputation for generosity. Survival dependent on trust, not capital. Now, if we come for about 12,000 years ago, everything broke. We discovered agriculture. For the first time, humans could produce a surplus, and surplus introduces a terrifying new problem. Who gets to guard the grain? Once you have grain storage, you need soldiers to protect it, scribes to count it, and a king to rule them all. Agriculture didn't just give us food, it invented hierarchy, private property, and inequality. Fun fact: the earliest writing in human history isn't poetry or religious text, it's an accounting ledger, it's a receipt for beer and barley. The modern economy was born as a giant tracking sheet for debt. Fast track to modern times where we see virtualization of value. Carrying bags of wheat to buy cow is exhausting, so we abstracted value. We turned it into gold coins, then into pieces of paper, and eventually into digital pixels. By 1700s, the Industrial Revolution shifted the economy from land-based wealth to capital-based wealth. It wasn't about how much soil you owned anymore. It was about how many machines you owned. This created a massive explosion of material wealth, but it did something weird to human psyche. It turned time into commodity. You no longer worked because the sun was up or the harvest was ready. You sold your life by the hour to a machine. Which brings us to right now. We have entered a matrix we live in. The finalized or financialized economy. Most of the money moving around the world today doesn't represent real physical things. It represents bets on future expectations. We are working harder and producing more value than any generation of humans before us. Yet housing feels impossible. Inflation eats our savings, and economic anxiety is at an all-time high. Why? Because our current system is still running on the 12,000 year old agricultural program, the obsession with infinite surplus. Except now, the silo has no roof, and the gatekeepers are algorithms and corporations. You aren't stressed because you are bad at managing money. You are stressed because you are a biological creature designed for cooperation, forced to compete in a hyper financialized ecosystem we only invented 5 minutes ago in the grand scale of time. Thank you.